time to wake up. What you know? You need to let me in on
listening to AFRO music.
Listen, you know it's time to wake up. What you know? Listen, it was all
Flood it out. It's your boy Smyly, sick with it. Rocking with DJ Sunny D on the AFRO show 102.9. Hanging trophies on the wall, full house at the Fleet. I'm performing for all of y'all.
You're live on the Afro World Show on Choice 102.9 FM. So what's up? How you doing today?
Flood it out. What's going on, bro? I'm happy to be here. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to 102.9. I appreciate it. Shout outs to KO in the building.
KO.
You know, and everybody else in the building. I'm not sure I can make the announcements yet, but you know, shout outs to everybody.
Shout outs to you for making it here. We really appreciate you coming into the studio.
It's a perfect opportunity for me.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, before we even move further, because some people right now are logged into the station and they're wondering,
Smyly is, you know, it's nothing scary. It ain't Killer D or Killer that. Smyly, I'm very happy. I'm in love with my life. I love what I do. You know, I'm more of I play a big role as leading the city and leading the young youth and messing with my city as far as leading the older cats that's out here and helping the city out, you know, everywhere, New England, worldwide. I'm all about living and bringing the best out of people. My reasons for coming an artist, my brother, my cousin, they used to rap, Madman Productions, and you know, R.I.P. to my cousin. They used to rap back in the day, so when they used to rap, man, it was about everything that we knew. Other people who didn't live it, they call that gangster rap. We call it being us, you know what I mean? Baby, what up, fresh? Hey, yo, hustle, what it do, baby? Let's go! Flood it out! I be going ham, about my money, Sam. Going green on them, green eggs and ham. Double fisted stacks, Rozzy on the hats. American dream, eagle sitting on my back. I'm by my pesos, Desi chamber always loaded. If you flooded and you know it, let the haters be your motive. They always rap like that, and you know, they always had their style. And you pick up from the best, and they always wanted me to be different. I be going ham. Hugh Hef, Jack Rabbit, throw threes and two steps. Ain't no telling where I'm going, when I'm going, but H.A.M. If you don't know it, I don't fuck with the pork, give it no good for the you chicken nowadays, getting real fucking boring. On that film, name, y'all bendición, Dios me bendiga. Esto mío, tu mucho flooded, going ham, tu lo comida.
So when you was actually rapping, was you also talking about what you was going through or what you see around your environment?
I was rapping more about what I was going through in my environment.
You have anyone ever came to you and say thank you so much?
Yeah.
I feel like you spoke for me.
Yeah, and that's why I tell you, I still can continue to write these songs because it still helps people cope. You know what I mean? It helps them get through that point, you know. Right. And then when we kick it in person, they understand like, yo, I'm a cool person. I hope you get through this. Right. Not musically, but physically. I hope you get through this.
Right. Well, you know one thing I would say, you have a smiley personality. But don't get fooled though. You know? Don't get fooled. But so we're done talking about your background and you know, got to know a little bit more about you. So I'm gonna ask you this little personal question because I really do like to get nosy.
Hey, there ain't no nosy. I'm a grown man.
Okay. All right, so it's coming at you right now. Then after this question, we're gonna go on your first single, and we're gonna play more of your tracks. I believe I have a lot of your tracks, but you know, we're gonna play as we go.
Okay.
All right, so my next question is, drum roll.
I already know.
All right, so I'm sure all the ladies want to know, are you single? Are you married? Are you tied down? Basically, are you in the market or off the market?
I'll tell you like this. I've known my girl for about 16 years.
Whoa.
I've been with my girl for 15 years solid.
Whoa.
My girl's my first and my last.
Whoa, that's
That's my best
Wow.
friend. That's my lover. That's my
everything,
mother.
sister.
That's my queen.
Because I'm sure at 16 years, that's when you was like a teen. You was
Yeah,
just entering your teen.
yeah.
So, and you know, back then we teens, we don't know anything about
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
But for you to maintain that relationship up to this point, you know, how did you do? I know you're an artist, but you could also be a relationship advisor for,
No doubt,
for
I did,
people
yeah.
out there. So how was you able to maintain?
It's more like
It's
this.
bond.
You find a good woman,
Right.
but back at that time, a good girl that treats you like your mother would treat you. I mean, you're willing to do everything. In relationships and nowadays with the TV and the music and everything, people don't feel they have to change. They just feel they have to be themselves.
Right.
And in a relationship, you got to be open to change yourself,
That is
whether
true.
it's good or bad. You can still be yourself, but understand that everyone has their flaws. And it's more like you have to master those things to get along. You know,
Absolutely.
relationships is like a puzzle. Some people cut them to fit, and some people just make them fit.
Make him fit. So, apparently you did one of those.
Yes, sir.
I'm itching for a song right now. So we're gonna go ahead and play one of your tracks. It's called Ain't Say Nothing.
Ain't saying nothing is more like a lot of days. I mean, nowadays, everybody's saying what they mans want them to say. And if that ain't true, then you ain't saying nothing.
All right. Request line 617-298-6103. Keep it locked right here.
What? Hey! What? We flooded out over here. What? I don't know what they doing. What? You look at they doing nothing but blocking. We popping over here. Huh? What? Let's go.
Talk about your team, talk about the broads, talk about the drugs, talk about the cars. Know that you's a snitch and you lie on dogs, plus you never got work, steady saying you's a boss. Huh? What? You ain't saying nothing. 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 You iffy and it's always rapping with your heads down. Wired up, guess they rapping to the feds now. Real ish, now you wanna be friends now? Damn, guess I gotta set a trend now. Not everyone's a rapper, they just all wanna talk now. Real niggas dead and locking, no, you a boss now. It's riding waves gon' make you a star now. Riding all your life, well it's too late to park now. Talk about your leases, talk about the rentals. Flossing you in debt, stuck in the ghetto. Little boys think they real, call me.
What artists are you inspired by? Like, who's someone that you looked up to, you know, perhaps growing up or even now? And what's your favorite type of music?
I'm more like a open people person type of guy. I don't have any favorite rappers. I have favorite songs when I hear them from artists, but I'm more like an open guy. I don't stick to like one guy, he's my favorite. I'm more like, oh, this is my favorite song. That's my favorite song. So I can name New England artists. I can name
Because
other
the state
artists
of
from other
Boston
states.
entertainment in our city today, like
Whole lot of rappers. That's it.
whole lot of rappers.
Cause you have promoters. You have, well, how do you say it in a nice way?
Because I really like to talk about Boston entertainment, and there's a lot of rumors like we don't support each other.
Nah.
So how is it important for that for Bostonians to?
This is the thing.
Okay.
Rappers get together. They come together. They do things. They get it done. However,
Right.
the promoter slash house party organizer, he flops. He stops. He gets paid. He has enough of money to pay his bills now.
Right.
So he stops and chills, or he saves up money, and now he's bringing a industry artist to town. So those other artists that was vibing with him from the beginning got his buzz up. He throw them to the side. So now rappers are just pissed off. They pissed off general. So now what happens is you got other dudes that's pissed off, and then this promoter, he picks up new artists now. And now he brings this artist to town, and now these guys open up.
So out of town, we're
Yeah.
talking about like New York,
Yeah, you know,
Philly, and
now
all
this
that.
guy's, he's bringing Jada Kiss to a show, but now he's charging artists like $500.
Wow.
Artists was rocking with him in the beginning when it used to be free. So now the artists are pissed off. But this promoter now, he's like, damn, I got all this beef with these dudes. Let me go mess with these new artists. So now these new artists come, and guess who they got beef with? They got beef with the old artists. Because the old artists want their money back. And in this city, in this state, you know, they feel a certain way. Rap, you haven't really been hearing people getting beat up at shows nowadays. You haven't been hearing anything at the ordinary. You go to a rock show, them dudes is body slamming dudes off speakers. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that.
Right.
Dude gets stabbed up at the bar. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Hip hop show. People have a disagreement because they want their money back. There's a big problem. Shut down all the venues. You see what I'm saying? So there's a political thing that plays. You know what I mean? And we can understand that. It's just best that all the artists stick together on what they doing. And when they stick together, be loyal with how you stick together. Don't be one way this way and then the next way be another way. Be loyal to each other. It don't matter what neighborhood beef y'all got. It don't matter. All that doesn't matter. You know what I mean? With this music, we a family as artists. We a family. So I'm not stepping on nobody's toes. I'm not saying you can't hustle. I'm not saying you can't do this. I'm not saying you can't do that. If you hustling, you better be damn good at hustling. Because chances of you getting a job after you get caught ain't happening. You stuck hustling. So, you know, there's different angles to this game. Don't sit there and hustle for this music, because if this music don't work for you, welcome. Welcome home.
Okay. So I want you to introduce this next song that I'm gonna play right here. It's called Going Ham. I see you got a lot of collaboration.
I actually featured on this track. It's Peso, you know what I mean? Shouts to the whole Navy gang, you know that. I mean, Navy gang and doing what they do, man. My man Desi Chamberlain. And it was actually they jamming, and Pace hit me up like, yo, Smyly, you gotta get on this.
Yo, Desi. Huh? What it do, homies? It's your boy. It's your boy Pace. And you know what? Nigga, we going ham. I think we got a problem. They gotta call the fire trucks for this one. I be going ham, no two can't say who's the man, I'ma take that stand.
Everybody gets something, and all they have to do is get up on track. That's one of two.
Hey, what's up, Smyly? I like you guys.
All right. So what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jenny from Boston. I just wanted to say keep up the vibes. You already know. Do what you do.
No
We
doubt.
see who's who.
No doubt. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, yo got a question for you.
Set up. Smyly, you don't know. You know how you deal with your friends and them, man. You know, you're a successful young man, you know. Everybody looking up and thing. How you deal with those type of stuff? You know, most people talk about the jealousy and the envy. There's always bad vibes, bad news about friends seeing their friends succeed. So what's your trial?
Your enemies, they don't know you enough to come near you. But your closest ones know you enough to stay near you. So that's why they say keep your enemies closer sometimes. No, and this is why. Because if you don't keep your enemies close, you'll never know. Oh, but stick to your priorities and everything's good. Leave the rest in God's hands.
Do you speak any other language besides English?
I can understand different languages based on emotions. Emotions kind of give me like the key. Because see, people forget. You can speak anything you want. Your emotions will let me know what you're actually saying.
You know, the youths and them always looking for something to attach to, you know. What you plan on leaving for them, you know, a last thing for them, a last word. I know the Roslyn Dale people over there must be locked listening to you on choice, you know, so what you could leave for them, a food for thought.
Understand, if you're young, take advantage of what you're doing. with these summer jobs that's out here, get your skills. Skills is gonna last forever. Don't think money lasts forever. Money comes and goes. It comes naturally. You can get money at any time as long as you have skills.
Worldwide, you internationally know or whatever, backwards never.
You don't know.
Extraordinary figures.
Rozzy,
Extraordinary figures.
yeah, buddy.
Extraordinary
So what really happened at that performance? Can you? So what really went down? You was performing.
So,
and you was
alright.
just real quick.
I was on stage and I was rapping. I'm quick to give everybody daps and get high fives, you know, and these three dudes are together. And one of them leans over the other two and gives me a dap, but he goes up to like my forearms and comes back. And I felt like my bracelet come off and my bracelet popped. Now, we talking good money. You know what I mean? And I'm like, do it. In my head, I'm like, do it. My other conscience is saying, do it. But I'm like, nah, don't do it. Don't do it. Keep rapping, don't worry. We do what we do, and we're gonna get it back. Homeboy, get ready to run. He seen when I looked at him when he first took it. And you know, that look that I gave him was like, stick around. Stick around. Or like, you running, I'm gonna do it. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give these dudes a chance to get my chain, to get my watch, to get my pocket full of money now. So, I wanna see how hungry these dudes really are. So, I keep rapping, you know, and I'm pissed off. I kept performing, and by the time that verse was over, I made it clearly. One of these dudes was touching on my wrist and my bracelet came off. If I don't get it back at the end of the show, somebody ain't going home tonight.
How much was the chain worth?
The bracelet, $7,000.
Wow.
That's how much I got for it. The bracelet for like $10,000, but I got it for like $7. But I'm on stage, you know what I mean? I'm in back with like Cameron and them. I got my bracelet back, and you know they got what they got.
Well, I'm glad you got your chain back peacefully. And
oh yeah, no
being
problem.
as a grown man, you know, a lot of people, even though if they get it back, they're still gonna retaliate. So
nah, I mean,
it's hard to forgive.
I don't personally retaliate.
Right.
My job is being an artist.
Right.
And then those other people, they play their position. So if you want to dance with the lions in the cage, you go ahead. I'm just a zookeeper, partner. You know how we do it? 102.9. Rock with your boy DJ Sunny D. KO in the building. Smyly in the building. Team flooded out. We on it. And shout out to everybody else in the building. Let's get it. Check it out. Yo. Yeah. Yo, might as well from the bottom, but I'm heading to the top. If you won't support, then you might as well watch. You can hesitate. I'ma take that shot. I'ma take that plate, then take that spot, man. Do what you do, no need for talk. It's that time, don't need a watch. Forget your team, forget your squad, forget them cat, forget them don't. Love that hate, I'm from the beam. 2013, you can hate on me. Take a break, I take that lead. Zombie mode, don't get no sleep. You got 6, I got 3. Stay on drip. You see my team, get this bread. You see my cheese. No wonder why the little kids grinning me. Now slow it down. My town don't frown, they count on me, I hold it down. Catch me in your CD now. Politicking to the ground, never stand around. I make them rounds. Stay with them at for the lost and found.
So before you leave, can you tell the artists where they can find you, like Twitter, Facebook, you know, Tumblr, all that social network? And please leave us with material here, because I'm looking through, I'm just going through your stuff, and you know, I see the Source magazine feature, I see the Rosendale newspaper feature, I see a bunch of magazines and newspapers. So you just flooded out, for real.
Just Google Smyly Sick With It. Google Smyly Boston. Google I'm So Rozzy. Google Flood It Out Boston. Google. That's it. And it's no show off. It's no show off. It's just that easy. It's your boy Smyly Sick With It. Rocking with DJ Sunny D on the AFRO show 102.9.
Yes, sir.